morning guys, welcome from the campsite. It's 6 a.m. I'm up bright and early. Let's freshen up, pack up our sleeping gear and have some breakfast to get the fuel going for the exploration for today. So we're gonna have some yogurt and sort of rolls, muffin rolls by the water. Oh look, somebody lost their bodysuit. The flow here is quite intense, and if you're not aware of these rocks, you get your shoe wedged inside and then you're gonna drop it anyway. Or maybe it's broken. But yeah, last night it rained, so there's a little bit of mist over the mountains everywhere, which is quite interesting. Rained for about an hour, and the cool thing was it was during the time I was taking the second dip, so I was enjoying it because this water is nice and warm. It's heated, geothermally heated by the volcanoes around, and the rain was really cold, the wind was cold, so it was like perfect conditions. And then everybody was running away to their tents and I had the entire section to myself, so that was really refreshing. Just gonna finish this up, enjoy the sound of the water one more time, and then start packing the backpack and continue the exploration. 6:30, I think I'll start heading up at like 7 a.m. So the red mark is where I am. This is the river flowing in the camping area. So today's agenda is to go all the way up where they have the caves and the tunnel system, and the water that overflows from there is the one that becomes the river over here, and then we go over there, which is the cascade of pools that everybody takes pictures on Instagram. And the thing is, it gets really crowded by about 9 a.m. when the first lot of tourists comes to show up. So I have an advantage since I've been here the whole night, so I can actually go there ahead of the crowd even before the park actually opens up. Try to take some nice shots. So 7 a.m. let's start hiking. First let's head to the pools, and then we come to the other side of the park for the caves and tunnel system. Here on out I will leave the media mod and the mic in the tent here, because I'll be going in and out of the water, but I hope the sound quality is not so bad. So let's get going. There it is. That's the waterfall that's feeding to these cascade of pools and then eventually becomes the river. So the guard said that it's the same route to go all the way to the thermal pools and the cascades and waterfall, tunnel, everything. But it's currently closed. They're cleaning up and preparing to open. So he said wait a little bit and then I can go. So really excited to check this out. So this is another side of the park. There's a bridge that leads you to La Gloria. This is Las Grutas, and that is like 100 pesos entrance. You take a walk bridge, go to the other side. That's a different administration, different park. So even if you've paid for entry for this park, you still have to pay for that one. But yeah, for now just gonna stick to this side and explore the 3 elements that I have on my roster for now, and then figure out if I have the time to go to this side. So I made it to the junction where there is the tunnel and the cave here, and you go one by one. Usually when the park opens there's a big queue here, and I hear like you have to wait to go inside, but right now because I'm early there's nobody here. So since I'm already here, might as well check this out and then start heading over to the thermal pools. I just took a couple of steps inside the tunnel. There is significant water current, but the main problem is that on the inside there's like super humidity, so it's gonna be very hard to breathe. I don't know, some people have ventured quite a bit inside if they have the headlamps and stuff. I didn't bring mine, and I also don't see any lifeguards and stuff just yet, so just gonna maybe check out the caves down there instead. This was super refreshing, the cave. The tunnel not so much. It's the extreme humidity and the heat that was making it very hard, but the water is really nice and warm and the wind is really cool because the sun isn't out yet. Okay, now for the major part, trying to figure out where the thermal pools are. Seems to be a bit of mystery where these thermal pools are, because on this side there is only the board signs for the caves and the waterfalls. So been asking the people, and they say you could take a shuttle, which is 10 pesos, but what they're not saying is that they'll wait for a certain number of people, so it's kind of pointless. But I think I figured, so the street above is the street that the shuttle bus uses, so I climbed all the way up and I came one level down, and apparently according to locals you go down from this board sign, climb back up, and that should bring you to the pools on the other side of the park. Really hoping this is the right way, because one, there's a dead end at the end anyway, and two, it's a lot of cardio, so this better be right. I guess this could mean Cascades, but I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna keep going. I know it's the pool. The arrow says this way, so let's go this way. This is the ending point of the zip line, which comes from the other side, so I have to go that way. Finally found it, the amazing infinity pools. There's nobody here just yet because it's just 8:15, so time to jump in and take pool shots before people and the sun comes out. And time check, it took me about 20-25 minutes to hike all the way here. Was a dirt hike, but not so bad, so if you want to hike, you definitely can. Such a good idea. I've been here for almost like 20-25 minutes, still nowhere near satisfied. But two things I'm really happy about: one, saving this for the grand finale of the Hola Mexico travel series, and two, making the move early in the morning. And I requested the guards to let me pass through to the grutas and stuff, so usually they open at 8, but they were kind enough to let me pass through, which saved me a lot of time. And then coming here, so there's, like, you see, I have the whole infinity pool to myself. As the crowds start to pour in, this will no longer be the case, and you'd have to either wait for your turn or cooperate with other people to share parts of the pool to get a cool shot. And you won't get the mist of the mountains and everything, so as the day goes on, things are gonna change. But I'm really glad that I managed to seize this opportunity, and I'm so refreshed after all that hiking and all the running around and all the intense traveling. This was a slightly laid back trip that I saved for the last moment, and this nice warm water is kind of like a spa of sorts, so my muscles are feeling very happy. So gonna rest here for a little bit more and then start heading back to the campsite. to go to the other side and explore that as well before the crowds pour in, because my guess is there are hotels here on this side, so the crowds will start come explore this area or possibly the Grutas first, but very few people try to go to the other side as far as I can tell. Even right now there was nobody going on that side, so because it's an extra payment as well, so maybe that might deter the crowds. But I plan to go there, so once I'm done chilling here, I start heading back and then on to the other side of the, was it Gloria, I think, go to that side. Time to explore one last segment, the Gloria side. Ooh, this suspension bridge is swinging like crazy, but at least it's the mineral water down there, so I won't kind of injure myself or fall, but she's pretty sturdy. Cascades of waterfalls, and there's infinity pools here also. Look, but this is like a bit smaller, and like water flowing all the way from up there from the caves as I showed you before. Water coming down there is making another infinity pool here, but there's a lot of tree shade here, so not much of a view, but it's pretty secluded. If you want one all to yourself on this side, in Gloria side, that's possible, but I am currently climbing up the stairs to see what's on the other side. I think somewhere there is where I started from. That's where the camping area is.
Hola, buenos días, amigo. Viene del otro lado.
¿Eh?
Viene del otro lado.
Sorry, got interrupted by one of the park rangers. They wanted to make sure that I paid the entry fees, but yeah, so I think I was somewhere there. That's where I crossed over the bridge, and I'm climbing all the way up the stairs to see what's on the other side and find like a nice spot to swim, because this side is a bit more humid now because of all the tree shade. I made it up to this point, saw this waterfall. I want to go up to this side, see what this is. Woohoo, made it to La Gloria. I think it's the name of this waterfall, or at least this area, and it's amazing. Just check out this view. There's water flowing from here, crystal clear water down there, and the water is not flowing from there, but there could also be a waterfall like when in the heavy season. So I'm gonna go in, take a dip in this water now, because I'm starting to sweat. This side is definitely more humid, has a bunch of mosquitoes as well. This is nice, a bit cool water here, and they seem to have a rope here because I think this gets a little bit deep. Actually it's just waist deep, so not so bad yet. Let's see if that is not super slippery, then maybe I try to climb. Not bad. It did get a little bit deep, but the rope is there for safety, so we can help climb as well. But I think there's something to swim on the other side of this rock over there. This goes down all the way to 6 meters. Yeah, this one is a deeper side, from 4 meters to 6 meters, has ropes everywhere for safety. So not a big fan of that, although the water is warm and the people are swimming, and they say you can easily come and stay by the rope, it's safe. And they're on the shallow side, which is 4 meters. But I was okay with that one too, so let's go back to that side. 1 to 2 meter, that's good enough for me. But yeah, if you're coming to Gruta side, don't miss the La Gloria side, because barely anybody comes in here, and it's just like what, 100 pesos. So while you're already here, might as well enjoy. And look at the quality of water here. It's like so different, crystal clear, natural water. It's definitely worth it. So let's go to that part of the pool and enjoy like a nice dip before starting to head back. Nice. That was super refreshing. I also saw this side of the park, which wraps up. I think I've seen everything in the park and done everything there is to do except for zip lining, but zip lining wasn't very tempting. I already saw nice views while hiking around, so it's okay. Just gonna take a breather, refresh a little bit, and start heading back soon. It's what? This is 10. Still have 2 hours before I have to give back the tent, so planning to take a shower and get ready as well in the meantime. But I think going back is much easier. It's just downhill a little bit. No, it's all the stairs downhill and downhill further, so should be okay. Climbed quite far to get here. Not very many people venture out, but definitely worth. Made it to the town of Ixmiquilpan, but can't seem to figure out where to board the bus from. There seems to be some sort of protest going on, full-on traffic jam. So I guess I have to jump behind this somehow. So this is the bus that I came in from. Should be on this side and keep going forward behind all of this traffic jam. I don't fully understand, but there is a banner on this truck which says something, so I don't know, something to do with the president, but whatever. So this is interesting. We've started the journey on the way back. Let's see if I can find the bus finally. Finally back in the northern bus terminal. I hope you enjoyed the vlog and the entire Hola Mexico travel series. Gonna end this vlog here, gonna go back to the hotel, pack up and head to the airport. Got my flight in a few hours. This return journey was a bit too long, I don't know, because it rained, there was a lot of traffic. We started like 1:30 p.m. from the resort. It's now 7:30 and I still have half an hour to go to get to the hotel. But anyways, we're back finally. So until then, until the next vlog, probably next destination, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you next time.